Climate change poses the greatest threat to our modern world. For years, our economy and society rapidly advanced in all facets, but now the technology that made that possible has seemingly gone against us. There have been multiple nations and corporations that have taken a stance to counteract this issue. For serious progress to be made, there needs to be massive amounts of funding, and now, for the first time, it appears that both the science and financial communities are working together to resolve this problem. Besides just wanting to be charitable and save the world, one thing has become rather obvious. Climate risk is now a financial risk. So what is the product of these two communities working together? The birth of a new financial instrument, the Green Bond. In late 2006, a group of Swedish investors were looking to incorporate environmental projects into their portfolio, but they lacked an investment vehicle that would allow them to do so. They brought their idea to the World Bank, and within a year, the first Green Bond was released. The final product was a fixed income investment that required the capital received from the investors to be put towards climate change projects such as energy efficiency, pollution prevention, the protection of aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems, clean transportation, sustainable water management, and the cultivation of environmentally friendly technologies. They also come with tax incentives, which makes it an even more attractive investment compared to all other regular bonds, stocks, and money market instruments. In 2015, there was a 194-nation accord in Paris regarding the issues of climate change. The aim of this global meeting was to set precedents and rules that would keep the rise of Earth's temperature well below 2 degrees Celsius this century. However, it only took 2 years before
the United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord. Thank you.
As a result of this, Apple immediately released a $1 billion green bond to show that the corporations in the United States were still committed to honoring the vows their country had initially made. Apple stated that the proceeds from the bond would go towards renewable energy and energy efficiency at all their facilities and in their supply chain. In fact, their specific goal is to have their entire supply chain powered by renewable energy. In a more recent press release this year, they even stated that they were on pace to supply 4 gigawatts of renewable energy to the supply chain by 2020, which is 4 times the amount that Doc needed to send Marty back to the future.
But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
To further quantify that number, that would account for 44% of Apple suppliers, which is enough energy to power 600,000 homes in the U.S. The high level of statistics is not just a result of Apple's precision, but also because in order to offer a green bond, the issuer must be incredibly transparent about the project's goals and the progress that they make. There are a few agencies that must verify bonds before they are even offered. An executive at the World Bank believes that green bonds have catalyzed a chain in investor behavior of investors wanting to know exactly where their money is going. This is one of the few key takeaways from the introduction of green bonds into the financial markets.